Hi all, I wanted to make a new video on a two indicator series where these two indicators I think can be used very well on our Indian indices. Before I begin, I would like to mention that this is an educational channel. All content over here is for the sake of education. Kindly read the disclaimer you see on the screen and the description below. With that said, let's proceed. So one of the indicators over here, very interestingly, is not meant for our indices, it's actually meant for crypto. But I've been noodling with this since morning, and I think it can really work on our indices as well. All right, so let's go ahead and start to discover these two indicators, and we'll take it from there. All right, so I'm on the 5 minutes time frame. This is a Nifty 50 chart. There are no current indicators active on the screen. Only sessions break is active over here, where we separate one day from the other. And on the right hand side, just make sure that scale price chart only is always ticked. On all my videos, it's always ticked. All right, so let's introduce the first indicator. The first indicator that we want to introduce is this. This is a crypto indicator. All right, it appears over here as Z crypto, and what I'll do is I'll leave the name of the indicator and the creator in the comment section so that you have no difficulty finding it. When you do about the script, it shows you all indicators in one: RSI, SMA, Scotch, MACD, ADX, MFI. All right, you can do a little bit of reading if you want to understand the indicator better. But basically, it's very simple. It's telling you where to enter the year. You see, it's giving you a buy signal, it's telling you a sell signal over here, and then it's marking this area where it thinks it's bearish with a red kind of a cloud, and when it thinks it's going bearish, it's giving a green kind of a cloud. But as you can see over here, a green marker has already come for buying over here. Even though the market went up towards the end, that green marker has not come. So what we will do is I've made one or two changes over here. Let me reset this settings to its default settings. So I'll reset this indicator. So by default it comes like this, and we are going to use it in its default settings. We are not going to change too much. I've tried noodling with it throughout the day, and I've realized I pretty much can't change anything too much. So the first change that I only made was, generally I get rid of this table, and I can do that by clicking on this tables, and that table will disappear. But in this instance, I would like to keep the table on. The only first change that I will make is right at the bottom, this buy, I will go and make it this fluorescent green, and I will give it a full strength. You see over here, this buy signal becomes very bright, and this red signal over here, I'll make that bright too. I'll select this red and I'll take it to 100%. So this red signal also has become bright. Apart from that, I don't think I need to make any other changes. This bar color over here, you can change. If you don't want the indicator to color your bars, just untick this and it'll uncolor the barring. I let it be the way it is. Only these two at the bottom I'll untick. So these two at the bottom I untick, and in the input section I've just gone and given this uptick to buy and this downtick to sell. I've made it brighter and more fluorescent, and I think that'll do. I'll save this as default, and that should do. The reason I'm not changing or getting rid of this table on the side is it's telling you what are things that are looking bullish and what are the things that are turning bearish. So according to this chart in RSI, it's telling you RSI 5 is bearish, but RSI 15, 60 and 240 is all in the green currently. MA, it's telling you that's moving average. SMA 5 and SMA 10 are bearish, but SMA 20 and SMA 50 are looking bullish, so on and so forth. It's telling you for Scotch, RSI, MACD, ADX, MFI, VWAP, blah 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 blah. So look at it like this. All right, the one way to look at it is once in a week at least you will get everything red. I think so. All right, and once in a week at least you will get everything green, and you can go probably ballistic at that stage. That's one way of looking at it. Apart from that, it's giving you a fair sense of where things are going. Now of course, if I had to split the screen, I'll probably get rid of the table. So if I had to use this with a double screen setup like this, I will probably get rid of the table because it'll hide the candles towards the end. But for now, I don't think I need a double screen. I'll just use it for a single screen, where I'll either be using it for Nifty or Bank Nifty. All right. So this was the first indicator. As you can see, it's also giving you fib levels on screen. So it's telling you the basic fib is the center point is somewhere over here, and this R1, R2, R3 is over here, and then S1, S2, S3 is at the bottom. So it's giving you a pivot range also. It's giving you some sort of a moving average. I've not changed anything in the input section. All the inputs are left as it is. You can thicken this line if you want. You can take this line width from 1 to 2. These lines will thicken up. The pivot lines, I'm leaving it on 1. Basically, what I've done is I've not changed anything apart from this last color change, because they are basically working on all default parameters. MACD is 12, 26, 9 is MACD default. So it's pretty much working on standard default for RSI and moving averages and all that. Why change something that is working well, right? When this person would have created this indicator, he would have thought about something and created it, and the logic seems to be working. Then why change it? Okay, you can just change things a little bit here and there to make it more visible for you. Earlier, what I wanted to do was I wanted to get rid of this cloud. I wanted the moving average line to be there, but I wanted to get rid of this cloud. After noodling for some time, I realized I just can't do it. It's not possible, because this setting over here, if I make it 0, then this cloud totally disappears, including the moving average. So I just can't get rid of the cloud. All right, let it be. So as I said, apart from these two things changed at this bottom and these two at the bottom, I have not changed anything. Even these changes are cosmetic. If you don't want to change them, don't change it. Use it in its default settings. All right. So we are going to be proceeding with this indicator. Apart from this, the only other indicator I'm using is this one. Again, this is called money maker buy sell signals, easy to use. Now this by default shows a lot of, if I say reset settings, you will realize it comes up with a whole lot of information. There are a lot of EMAs running. It gives you a lot of ups and downs and this and that. You can research this indicator the more you want, but what I have done is I have simply taken out everything, and in my settings I've only kept the VWAP. I want to see the VWAP, and I want to see the slow EMA, and my slow EMA is set to 34. By default it comes with some other settings. I think it comes with 20, but I have changed this to 34 because 34 is CM EMA trend bars, so I keep it at 34. So what I've done is, this range also I think is not required. All right, I don't know what this range is doing. So basically I've just unticked everything. Only VWAP and EMA I'm showing on screen, and that EMA is working at 34 and VWAP is coming up. Why am I using this indicator? Because it's giving me VWAP and moving average within one indicator. That's why I'm using it. And in the future, if I want some more EMAs also, it has got the possibility to show that. So this is again one indicator that is doing multiple things. This is showing me VWAP and EMA 34. I'll click this on OK, and the other one is showing me pivots. It's also showing me buy and sell signals, and it's got its own moving average also that it's showing. All right, so we have a double triple kind of a confirmation with this, plus this table is also indicating what is happening. You can get rid of the table, it's not required, but I'm just keeping it for the sake of keeping it. Maybe I'll get rid of it later on. Do I really need this table? I actually don't, but it seems nice to look at these parameters. I want to see it when the market is moving. So I discovered this indicators, I think, early in the morning today, and whole day I've been noodling with it. And it's interesting to see that the second indicator that you see over here is actually made for crypto, but it seems to be working very well for our indices as well. So when I take it to Bank Nifty also, it works pretty well. For mid cap, if I take it to the spot chart of mid cap, then I will not get the VWAP line. So for mid cap, I suggest to use it with the mid cap futures chart. You will get the VWAP line as well, and same is the case with Fin Nifty. You will not get the VWAP line in the spot chart. You will get it in the futures chart. All right, all you can do is switch everything to futures. Watch everything: Nifty, Bank Nifty, mid cap, and Fin Nifty. Everything on the futures chart. Why not? You can do that as well. So if you look at the colors also, it's pretty telling. It basically is telling you what to do, what not to do. So in my view, it's a good setup. Seems to be working very well for indices also. It's now look at it for shorting over here. We are getting a more like a triple confirmation. This indicator is telling short here itself, that is yesterday. So when you enter into the day, that short is still remaining, and then this VWAP and EMA 34 is again, this yellow line is EMA 34 is again giving you telling you to short, and then this whole cloud is telling you that it's bearish till here it's bearish. From here it starts turning. The moment it goes above this EMA 34 and this crypto's moving average should be your exit point. So even if you're holding this short and you went till here and you still thought it'll go further, but once this level is crossed, you should exit, and so then you will be taking the profits till here. All right, so that's still 150 points or 160 points on Nifty. That's not small, that's quite big. All right, so on and so forth, guys. Seems to be working very well. People with over 1 year of experience should be able to use these two indicators very well. I would, if you're absolute fresher, then don't use this. I would suggest use my previous video where it's only working with VWAP and moving average. This, I think, if you have over a years of experience, you will know what's happening on the screen. There's pivots to guide you, there's VWAP to guide you, there's EMA 34 to guide you, and then there is this crypto indicator also guiding you with cloud and bar colors and everything. So all in all, it's a win-win situation. We are not even using any bottom indicator in this scenario because it seems to be working. We don't need any bottom indicator in this. On top itself, we are getting all the data that we require to take a position. All right, let me know, guys, what you think about this. I think this is very interesting. Even if you go back, it seems to be working pretty well. This buy and sell signal also, I mean, you want, you can keep it, otherwise just make it black and they will disappear. So what you can do is, I'll just show it to you. All right, so suppose I don't want to see this cloud and I don't want this buy and sell also to come on screen. All I need to do is go over here, go to the input, and I'll make this 0 and I'll make this 0. That the cloud will disappear with that. And then what I'll do is I'll make this 0. That will take away the buy sell signal, and I'll make this 0 also. With this, even this will disappear. You can see the buy and sell signals have gone and the cloud also has gone. But why? I mean, let it be there in its default settings. It seems to be working very well. I think I'm missing the cloud right now. Cloud seems to have gone, so let me just get the cloud back. I'll keep the cloud at about 30%. This also at about 30%. All right, there, I've got my cloud back. Okay, works great. All right, so give it a shot, guys. It's a simple 2 indicator setup. You basically get all the information that you need, and I think it should be working for you. You can tune it to your liking, get rid of the cloud, maybe get rid of the bar colors, use it whichever way you want. Add things. I mean, if you're on the paid version, you can probably add things. If you're on the free version, then this too you have. If you're on the paid version, you can add an MACD, this new candle that we have discovered, this MACD profit candles, that seems to be working very well for us. If you have access to more, add an RSI for borders. You can add an RSI and then merge this MACD and RSI together. So RSI we are only using for borders 70, 50 and 30. 50 we have made blue. All right, move to existing plane below, pin to scale, no scale, full screen, and this RSI and MACD is merged. Again, you see, very simple setup, lot of data on the screen telling you exactly where to short and where to exit the short. This up move is getting over here. The MACD profit candles is breaking the 50% mark here. It's going above. So it was time to go long or come out from your short. I would have not gone long because this is happening at 2:30. Unless I was desperate, I would have not taken this trade. The best trade for yesterday was this short over here, where this MACD started turning red and started going below the 50% line, and there are confirmations over here as well. If one would have taken this trade in Nifty, then the total scope is about 240, but even if you exited over here, it would have still been in excess of 150 points. If you were in the money or at the money, you would have grabbed more than 100 points on Nifty, which is a very good thing. All right, again, guys, I'm I've given you two options at the bottom. If you want, you can add that if you're on the paid version. Otherwise, just use the two indicators on top and you should be good to go. All right, guys, I'll see you in the next video. I hope you all had a good weekend and are all charged up for trading tomorrow. So if you're not a subscriber as of yet to our channel, then please subscribe to the channel, share this video with your family and friends. If you're already a subscriber, consider becoming a member by clicking on the join button. It's only 89 rupees a month, or if you're an international viewer, it's close to $1. What else? Yeah, subscribe to our free Telegram channel. The link is given in the description in all our videos. And like all our videos, give it a thumbs up. It motivates us to make more videos for you. Also buy all your Amazon products from our Amazon affiliate link given in the description. Once you click on that link, it will take you to Amazon. You don't pay anything extra. We get a small commission when you buy from our Amazon affiliate link. There have been subscribers and members who have bought things from our affiliate link, and we are very thankful to them. If you have not bought anything from our affiliate link so far, we request you to please do so. That helps the channel grow. All right. Thanks again. I'll see you in the next video. Take care. Bye-bye.